Yeah, thank you very much. By the special grace of God, we have just gotten a well-focused, well-prepared, sound-minded, highly educated, sophisticated president in Nigeria.
Wow. Continue. You have your opinion on this matter.
Hello.
Yes. Continue, sir.
For the past so many years, we have been having a robust, uplifted, packaged president. Well, many of you may not agree with me, but I want to tell you very clearly. You see, let me tell you something.
Continue.
We have just gotten a focused president. All the presidents we have been having for past many years, they are presidents that are being coerced, presidents that are being sent as an agent, rubber stamped president. Just go there and do what I want to do. But this is a man that sponsored himself to the presidency, having no godfather except God.
Hello,
I'm coming. I am coming. I want to answer your question.
No problem. Yes, continue.
That our lives get wasted daily on Nigeria basis.
Yes.
Yes. It must happen.
It must happen?
Yes. Do you know why?
Why?
Because do you know how many presidents were produced in Nigeria? Obasanjo was president of Nigeria for 8 years. Go and check Lagos to Abeokuta Road. What did he do? Obasanjo was a president of Nigeria for 8 years. Jonathan was a president for Nigeria for 4 years, for almost 6 years. And Lagos Ibadan Express Road, what did he do? Tinubu was just a governor of Lagos State for 8 years. And this is a man that have been there. If you have been to Lagos State, if you have been in Lagos State before the emergence of Tinubu, and you compare what happened in Lagos State before Tinubu came, and you compare it now, you can tell me the difference.
Well, people are saying that I'm coming, sir. No, let's have discussion.
Yeah.
When ranking the governors of Lagos, people always put Alhaji Lateef Jakonde, democratically elected, ahead of Tinubu. Then talk about Raji Fashola and Ambode, ahead of Tinubu. Do you think that Tinubu, look at politics, suffocation of politics, probably different from in governance? Are you comparing the Tinubu that we know in politics and governance? How can you compare the both of them?
Thank you very much. When you are talking about Jakonde, the only thing we know Jakonde for in Lagos State is housing.
What do we know Tinubu for?
The only thing we know Tinubu for in Lagos State is holistic development. What do I mean? If you are in Lagos State, if you have been to a Dumata of those days before Tinubu came, you and I will agree with me that Idumata was not like when Tinubu was emergence. Me and you, when I first came to Lagos State in 1991, when in the eras of Molue, do you know there are a lot of stampeding. When you want to catch Molue doesn't wait for people. Molue is always on the road. You have to catch up with Molue. But thank God today, we have a BRT that will wait for you. We emergency. You are talking of Ambode, you are talking of Fashola, who produce all those people. Don't let me go there. let's face what the question you ask.
When you say
you ask, let me go straight.
I'm going to, no, I'll give you more time. No, I know I do my
No,
thing.
I don't want you to cut my time.
I know, yes, now. I'm giving you your time. No, that's
because all these people, they've already having a bad belly already.
No. Now I'm coming. Now, people are saying, if you praise Tinubu for bringing Fashola and Ambode, yes, sir. How about him? It was all about Muhammadu Buhari to power in Nigeria. I will know what Buhari did. Or that's an opinion of people.
Thank you very much. Let me go straight to that point.
Yes, so now we'll go to
you see, it is very easier. I can help you to find a job. But can I help you to do the job? When I see that you are very intelligent, you are very sound, what I know you about, but I know you cannot know everybody holistically. As you are now, I cannot know you holistically. I cannot know you what you can do in the secret. I can only know you what you can do in the open. Tinubu knew that the only striking thing that we know Buhari for is integrity. That's the only striking thing. But some people that know him holistically, they argue with us when we are about to vote him, when we are about to present him as the president of Nigeria. The people that know Buhari holistically, they went against us that Buhari was not the way you, Buhari is not the way you painted him. But let us give him a trial. But by the time we gave Buhari a trial, we knew what Buhari did. Do you know this same Buhari marginalized this Tinubu? When Buhari first came to government, Buhari said categorically that I belong to nobody, I belong to everybody. That adjective, who did it direct it to? Tinubu. And Tinubu was marginalized, was abandoned, was neglected throughout the 4 years, the first time of Buhari. Buhari did not seek opinion of Tinubu. Hello, Buhari did not seek the opinion of Tinubu. Hello, Buhari did not seek the opinion of Tinubu for 4 years. What do you want him to do? You want him to push Buhari away? He can't.
Now let's not talk about Nigeria. What's happening now? I have like 5 other people here. But even I've really exceeded my time, but no problem. I can do it for the love of this job. Now, let's do this one now. Over 100 military personnel, 200 civilians killed in 5 months. Report. As Boko Haram again raised 2 military formations in Borno, killed 5 soldiers and injustice. What do you can say about
Thank you very much. You and I, you are in the business of journalism. Hello? Are you not in the business of journalism? You are in the business of journalism. And unless you don't want to tell me the truth, every profession has its own hazards. As a banker, there are hazards of losing money. As a journalism, there are times when they will seize you and grab your camera and beat you. When you are the president of a country is different from a captain of a society. Tinubu is the president of a country. And in a country, there are a lot of things that are going on. So when you are talking of military dies in the course of fighting for the security of Nigeria, are you getting my point now? It's not something that cannot happen.
No, we saw coming. We saw.
No, wait. Let me talk.
No, it's an interactive section.
Yeah.
We saw, for example, how under Jonathan, Tinubu called him that if you cannot do this job, you resign. How people have been dying under his government. What do you have to say about? Because you are saying that
I can't tell you.
You understand?
Come again.
Under Jonathan, we saw people ask him to resign. Look how people are dying, Africans are dying. What do you think now that he is now the president? Is it not the same? Are you not having the same kind of trajectory which is happening under him now that happened under Jonathan?
Let me tell you something.
I will do this one.
Let me tell you something. When Jonathan was there, It is not only Tinubu that told him to resign. The whole Nigeria asked Jonathan to resign. Was it only Tinubu that asked him to resign? Is it only the vote of of Tinubu that resigned Jonathan? That retired Jonathan? That said Jonathan packing?
Now let's do this one, sir.
Yeah.
Only me and you. Obasa, you are closing out. Obasa AP supporters clash over LG. Look at this in Lagos.
Obasa?
I'm coming. And Obasa, look at the Obasa APC protesters. They are clashing over LG primary. But wait, let's do this one. It's here. It's the same topic. Lagos LG poll is here. Protest rocks Agege. Agege is not far from here. Over alleged imposition of candidates.
Yes.
How do you have to see?
My brother, when you are wrestling for power, the Bible says, right from the days of John the Baptist, right from the days of John the Baptist, the kingdom of God suffer what? Suffer violence, and the violence take it by force. You don't wrestle power with ease. Yes.
Power is not given.
Power is not a free gift. Power is not a gift. You want to become a local government chairman, and you be your house and is it? Forget about democracy. Even democracy is not an easy thing.
Let's go to this.
So don't let anybody deceive you. Don't let anybody deceive you.
Let's do this one now. Our final topic.
Okay.
Ending crisis. PDP in ICU. It may die. That's the former governor of Benue State, Susan. What do you have to say?
PDP is already dead.
Are you happy with that?
I am not happy with it, but let me tell you something. In any organization that cannot organize its own very well, we die. How can you be projecting one person for 4 times? Are there no better people in PDP than Atiku? What are you saying? Is the only Atiku that is better? Go and sit down. Atiku came down the first time. It is Atiku that destroyed PDP.
Now,
what are Wike? Is Wike not brilliant enough to become the president of Nigeria?
I'm coming.
He's still. Hey! He's Peter Obi. Not brilliant enough to become the president of Nigeria.
Final question.
Where did
Final
he take
question.
Who will give it chance? Is he a pretty?
Okay, wait. Final question.
Hello. Let me talk.
I'm the uncle. No.
Let me talk.
No, I'm
if
coming.
these people will listen to me, let me talk.
Wait. No. Final question. There's a question because this is an entire question. So somebody's asking you a question here. His name is where is he? Dr. Okoji is here. Said, please ask this man final question in 1 minute. Is life better now than the time of Buhari, Jonathan, and OBJ? Which one do you think? I mean, generally in Nigeria, insecurity. No, not true. He has an opinion. Insecurity in economy, general life, is it better now than before? Just talk in 1 minute.
Thank you very much.
1 minute, let's close.
The question, if I get it very well,
that is life
better now?
Yes.
Now, let me answer the question in 1 minute.
Yes, 1 minute.
Now, did you listen to the song of Ayinla Kollington in 1983?
What did he say?
Ìlú le koko Olúwa wa sọ lúdẹ̀rọ̀. Was Tinubu the president of Nigeria that time? No. Was Tinubu the president of Nigeria that time? Was Tinubu Nigeria that time? Ìlú le koko Olúwa wa sọ lúdẹ̀rọ̀. Was Tinubu the president of Nigeria that time?
Okay. Thanks so much for coming, Mr. God bless you, sir.
IMF loan has been settled. I think they paid back the IMF. It's the World Bank now they have to pay. And the loan, there's nothing bad in, collecting loan from IMF. There's nothing bad collecting loan from, the World Bank. But it's the utility of that loan. You cannot just collect loan and be dishing it out to politicians, and you expect the productivity for it to bring productivity. Our leaders have been consuming the loan instead of investing the loan, and that is what's the difference. And I can say categorically, I am the people that are just saying I'm Tinubu supporters. I want a liberation for my family.
No, one question. We are close with that. Yes or no? Are you not? You said
yes.
Are you not a Tinubu supporter?
Yes, for a reason. Let me say the reason in some minutes. Why I'm saying I'm supporting Tinubu actually is I want somebody that will be able to decentralize this country. I cannot be under the tutorship of the Fulani. Yeah, it's getting it done. The Fulani has been mapped up as I heard now. They have been put into their cage as it is. Let me tell you wholeheartedly, I cannot be a slave inside my country, and we have been enslaved already. We are second citizen in this country, and I think this is the only bold man. He has started it. I don't know him, and if he knows me, he should call me out, and I will tell him the right thing, that I only enjoy what he's doing against the imbalance that is getting balanced. He did it in the southeast. He's doing it in the north central now. The north central are saying they don't want to align any longer. I don't want any Fulani to just come and killing my people, killing my children, killing my generation to come, and they have the audacity to kill. They have the necessity to kill. They are only the one that that can monopolize killing. Others people like our region where I come from, we cannot just kill a snake like this. You have to answer for it. And Fulani has authority to kill, and people will still be walking free on this. Is that the country you want me to be? And when the president comes and is trying to treat some of the issues that we are facing, so be it. I think I appreciate what he's doing.
Come early tomorrow because IMF and World Bank are they truly killing Nigeria? But now World Bank says, let me read it here so that I have a source to it. World Bank is saying that cash transfers, they missed the millions of people who need them, the poor Nigerians. The question is that money now that missed the poor people, who have now, or who is that money with? Let's start from there.
Okay, IMF is situated in Europe. Okay, when our politicians steal money, they carry it to Europe. IMF is scam, World Bank is scam, democracy is scam. All these things are used by the imperialists to keep us in bondage. Is it IMF that is going to advise us like what is going on in Nigeria? We already know that the monies that are supposed to be given to the people are being embezzled by these politicians. So they should not be telling all this is a story. They should leave Africa alone. That is the point. IMF, World Bank, all of you imperialists, leave Africa alone. You brought in democracy. America know they practice democracy. When you conduct election finish, na electoral college now go determine who win election. Britain know they practice democracy. We get Queen, we get House of Lords, Upper House, House of Commons. The House of Lords now they determine election, but they are bringing democracy to Africa. See, all these things you are talking about is inconsequential. Let Africa decide to free themselves from these imperialists.
But can we ever free ourselves? Let's do talk. Do you think that Africa has what it takes? People are saying Ibrahim Traore, but we know it's a military president. Do you think that Africa has what it takes? Or we have the men, or the people that have that mind on their own to free Africa?
Tinubu generation has failed us. Tinubu, Obasanjo, all of them, their generation don't fail. This generation cannot free Africans. Tinubu now, how many years you get? Maybe 20 years. Now you're going to plan the future of you and I. So the generation that is coming is generation of Ibrahim Traore. See, he's a young man and see what he's doing. These are the people that will take up. See, until all these politicians phase away, we cannot talk about freeing Africa. Let all of them be washed away, then we can talk about freeing Africa.
Mr. Christian, good morning from here. IK Samuel. Thanks so much, Mr. Kunle. That's a great greeting Mr. Kunle has left. Inze Chuku, the talk is greeting Mr. Christian. You are on point. Mr. Christian, I've been missing you guys for long. That's why we are back. Just on notification, we are back. I think the like button. Wonderful. Ike Samuel is saying I should ask Mr. Christian when does somebody do his own program live that he want to know the time. If he is here, he will say it. But then let's do something again. I want to join many topics together, so I will close with that. Number one. Okay, let's do this one first. Over 100 military personnel, 200 civilians killed in 5 months. Report. What do you have to say? This is very bad news for Nigeria.
No, it's not bad for Nigeria. Nigeria like it. If it's a bad news, the president will have done something.
Somebody said I'm coming. Nigerian leaders undermining national security Tony Iyam. Let's join it together.
If I'm the manager of a company and I put somebody in charge, and out of maybe now 1 billion naira you set up that company, 200 million naira loss, I don't go sack the manager. We have the NSA, Ribadu did here. We have the chief of defense staff, he did here. We have the chief of Minister of State for Defense, Minister of Defense, chief of defense staff, chief of army staff, then did here. Tinubu look them. Boko Haram, they kill our soldiers. No responsibility. I know what the emperor is responsible. Nobody's been prosecuted. Nobody's been sacked. They are not ready yet. That's like I say, Fulani blessing and then still get this country.
Obasa APC, let's go to this. That person will come. Obasa APC protesters class over LG primary.
No, when you talk about APC, don't talk about anything democracy. APC.
Okay. LG post, Lagos LG post. Protest work again.
You are still talking about APC.
You don't believe in the APC?
I don't believe in APC.
Special report. Our lives get wasted daily on Nigeria's highway of horror. Oyibo roads in Cross River. Over 50 people born to death. Imagine 100 vehicles wrecked in River State. Not highways of frequent disaster in the north. Lamentations in southwest in Yoruba land. Federal roads of frequent auto crashes in southeast Igbo land.
Jesus.
FG doing his best to fix road infrastructure. Umahi is assuring Nigerians. Let's start from there. What do you have to say?
Listen and listen good. Don't mind Umahi. Umahi actually worked under Buhari and Tinubu gave him the same job in his own administration. Minister of Works. They are in charge of what? Road construction. But I want to remember to our viewers in diaspora that the horror we are talking about on the highways does not connote only vehicular accidents. No, it's not only vehicular accidents. The horror we have on the highway, Boko Haram are attacking transporters, passengers, kidnap all of them, slit their throats on the highway. It is not only accident. See, let me tell you, these horrors on the highway we are talking about is not only accident, it's not only vehicular accident. Many things are happening in our highway today. That's why most people that are coming from abroad, immediately their flight touches down at MMA, Murtala Mohammed Airport, they take flight again to southeast, flight to Ibadan, flight to Benin, to everywhere, to south. Because on your way, Lagos-Ibadan Express is a highway of horror. Kaduna-Abuja Express, horror. Because Boko Haram has conquered Nigeria. I'm sorry to say this to you guys. You know why? I know that you guys that live abroad, you might not like to hear it, but I want you to be apprehensive of the fact that Nigeria has fallen before Boko Haram. Look at our silent soldiers. Silent soldiers. They butcher 5 good soldiers, dislodge our military from their barracks. At northeast, the same northeast, all hands at northeast, all hands point at northeast. Boko Haram has taken over Borno State, and Nigerian military are busy looking for indigenous people of Igbo land. Indigenous people of Igbo land is the enemy of Nigerian military. Look at Sambisa Forest, look at Zamfara, look at what's the name of the other state? Katsina. They are everywhere there. If not Boko Haram, it will be Fulani headers. They are bandits. They are the herdsmen terrorists everywhere in the north. And Nigerian military is busy looking for Igbo man, indigenous people of southeastern region of Nigeria. People that are not using gun before or machete. Nigerian military has made the Igbos, made the people of that land to at least defend themselves. When you defend yourself against herdsmen, you can defend yourself against Nigerian military forces. Because once you are a youth and you are staying at Olu community, if Nigerian soldiers see you, you are a criminal. If you are staying at Osu, Uli, Iyala, if you run into their convoy, you are a gunner. So what is going on in the north? Why can't the Nigerian military be apprehensive of the fact that Sahel countries, they have invaded northern Nigeria? Sahel countries are 70% Fulanis. I'm telling you the truth. Mali, Senegal, Gambia, Guinea-Bissau, and so on and so forth. Sierra Leone you are looking at. Sierra Leone has Fulani. Liberia has Fulani. Ghana has Fulani. Ghana had to drive Fulani away. They had to drive them away. Ghana drove Fulani away. Burkina Faso drove Fulani. I read yesterday that Burkina Faso killed 100 headers who are killing people in various in various villages in Burkina Faso military forces under the watch of Ibrahim Traore.
Those have been called innocent civilians. According to Amnesty International, the people that they were being killed by Burkina Faso, Ibrahim Traore, they called them innocent, but the military in Burkina Faso said these people, they attacked us, that they are not innocent.
They are not innocent. Thank you. Let me just elucidate. Let me give you the better elucidation of what you are saying. What Maka Zakamana, because them of that Zagola, that guy that reports about Zagazola, yes. No, that guy that reports about terrorism in Nigeria, yes, in the north. Yes. He said that those were Fulani civilians. He said those Fulani, they slew, they killed, they slain in Burkina Faso are not headers that are going with guns. The Burkina Faso military forces said they are Islamists. Listen to see explanation by Traore administration that those Fulanis are radical Islamists that are killing Burkina Faso people in their various communities, farmland, villages. That's why Burkina Faso military attack and kill up to 100. And do you know what? You are calling them innocent. You know what? They still came back for reprisal. I don't know whether you read it all. They come and they attack Burkina Faso again. And the remnants are attacking Niger. And some of them are attacking the very particular state that is having border with Niger in Nigeria, in northern Nigeria. Oga Fulani, they are see, let me tell you, the word they use for the Fulanis are warlike. W-A-R-L-I-K-E, warlike. These people, if they wake up early in the morning, now war. If these people saw you on the road and greeted you, they are looking at your throat, how to slit it with knife. These people, they are warlike. They fight all the time. Oga Burkina Faso is not sparing them. Ghana is not allowing them. Angola sacked them. Central African Republic sacked them in 2013.
If you are watching, like I said, click the like button and drop a comment. But let us join you with this so that over 100 military personnel, 200 civilians killed in 5 months.
In Nigeria now.
As Boko Haram again raised 2 military formations in Borno, killed 5 soldiers and injured 6.
Thank you so much. What I'm trying to say,
repentant. We always hear repentant Boko Haram. That's where I look at that angle of repentant Boko Haram.
Thank you so much. We are talking about military personnel and civilians that were killed maybe in the northern Nigeria, but we are not talking about innocent Igbo youths dying every day on the hands of Nigerian military. They don't put the names. They don't put the names of those people. Our Mama, Uli, Iyala, Osumohu, Olu, Owere, Okigbe. You know how many that lost their life last week? Who are those unknown gunmen? Many Igbos are dying, starting from 2015 till today. 10 years. Nigeria military forces subjected Igbo land to attack. I say it. I can defend it. Igbo man started dying. Immediately Buhari took over from Jonathan. His enemy, his passive enemy are the Igbos. They started disaliving youths. No youth is staying in Iyal again. Iyal is in Anambra state. Anambra is where I come from. The whole Uli, youths in Uli, Iyala has deserted their communities. Most of them that are living in the village have taken what? Bush as their safe haven. Night, they will come back. Early in the morning, they will go into the bush. These are Igbo, so no be Fulani, no be Bandito, no be Boko Haram. They are busy telling you the numbers of people that die in the north. Not in Igbo, southeastern Nigeria, lost many youths. I could remember my friend, his boy was serving him. The boy said, Oga, let me just travel. If I tell you the name of the person, you will choke. That boy went home. Olu, they pursue the boy run to the bush, climb palm tree. They shoot till the boy fell down. They use iron rod. Crack the whole ribs of an innocent boy. A boy of 16 years old is not up to 18. Oga Igbos lost their own. And what I'm trying to say is that, let me tell you, after all this trouble, Gabi Gasse, all this trouble, if Igbos don't write ICC against Buhari administration, brutal, and so on and so forth, Oga, I will write. Oga, that is I will know that I will write. Human rights activists, the Igbos, there are many of them, mostly lawyers, wasting their time, telling lies in the court instead of writing to ICI, ICC, International Criminal Court. Purpose Odima, in conjunction with federal government of Nigeria, killed many Igbos after the war.